I've got some things to show you today. I have some watches, or almost like remnants of watches. They haven't worked for so long. They don't even have bands on them anymore. They've got different times on them. This says 5 minutes until 11. This one says 15 minutes till 12. I have a clock on the wall. I have my cell phone also that gives me the time all through the world. It's a crazy thing. You know, time is so important to us. We are always looking at the time, it seems. We're concerned about the time. What time of day is it? Where should I be according to this time? What time is such and such happening? What time are they coming over? What time? Time, time, time. Do you ever feel sometimes that you're kind of bound to time, like a slave to time? I think in this day and age we get that way. There's so much happening in our life. Our lives are so busy that time, just like a ball and chain around us, holds us down, drags us down to a stop sometimes. But you know, whenever the Bible talks about time, we hear this in Ecclesiastes, there is a time for everything under the sun. Yes. But you know, whenever you get into the Apostle Paul writing in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, he talks about a time, and he says, this is the acceptable time. This is the time of God's favor, and it is now. So in other words, of all the things about time for which we should be concerned, now is a time of our salvation. Now is a time of God's favor. It's important for us not to lose sight of all the other time constraints and lose sight of the most important thing. And that most important thing is the Lord Jesus Christ. He calls us to dwell upon now as the right, acceptable time for God to work in our life to make a change that will have everlasting blessings. May you consider, whenever you look at your cell phone, whenever you look at some watches or the clocks on the wall, may you remember that now is the time of God's favor. Now is the time of His salvation. Now, right now, this is the most important time. And turning your eyes towards Jesus, fix them on Him as the author and perfecter of your faith, and receive His blessings. God's peace to you.